Hello and welcome to another Tech It Light tutorial brought to you today by TheMindCrafters. You can call me Zelda, because apparently according to Ingram, only a Welshman could wade their way through all the cacophony of consonants in my actual username. Don't ask about it, it's a long story. But here I am on my own little single player world, and I'm going to show you some basics today, bring it back to the basics and talk to you a little bit about clicking. Now, I know some of you are thinking at this point, well, I know pretty much everything there is about clicking. I know my mouse backwards and forwards. There's the left key and the right key, and that's it. But, well, yes, in essence, there is just your left click and your right click, but there's some pretty cool things you can do to augment that left click and the right click, and they're really helpful tricks and tips that not a lot of people know. And I'd like to share those with you today. They've helped me out, they've helped the MindCrafters out, and I hope they'll help you out. So without further ado here, I've set up a little demonstration station, and I'll start out with some basics. So everybody knows it's the basic left click, picks up a stack, and you can move that stack anywhere you want, drop it with any item. This is agonizingly slow if you're looking to move large quantities of stacks of items. So there's a quicker way that I want to show you guys. First, actually, let me show the other basics here. That's the left click. If you do the right click, it picks up half the stack, and you can continue to do that all the way down to one item. So I'll stack those back up there for you. But if you're looking to move a stack of an item that you have a lot of, there's a quicker way to do it than just clicking and dragging every single stack. It's with the Shift key. Now, if you hold that Shift key down before you click on a stack of items, and then you click, it'll instantly drag that stack and drop it into your inventory hotbar, just instantaneously. No dragging, no stack by stack, left click, left click, left click, left click. It's a lot quicker this way. It does automatically drop it into your hotbar first, and then will begin to fill your inventory. Not sure why it does that, that's just how it is. But the same can be done in the reverse to drop anything you have in your inventory back into the chest, and it's 100 times faster than just clicking and dragging stack by stack. And the same can be done for any item, regardless of whether it's stackable or not. So for example, I'll show you something that is not stackable here. Let me turn on Creative Plus mode. Grab some, let's do hydration cells, which are not stackable. And I can go back into a chest and click and drop instantaneously back and forth between the chest and your inventory. So that's a lot quicker than the normal clicking and dragging. I hope that helps you. But there's an even faster way. Now let's say you come back from a particularly exciting mining trip, and your inventory is full of gems and gold and all sorts of ore, but it's also full of all the crap, the cobblestone, the dirt, the gravel, the sand, all that good stuff, and you want to move a lot of it at once. If you click on a stack and you pick it up, before you drop the stack, if you hold the Shift key and then click, it will drag all of those items, so for example, all of the dirt I just moved, from your inventory into the chest. And the hotbar is separate, but I'll show you the same thing. If you click it, hold Shift, and click again, it will drop all of those items alike from your inventory into the chest. And the same can be done in reverse. I'll do it with a cobblestone this time. Left click, pick up the stack, then hold Shift and click again, and you will have dropped all of those same items from the chest into your inventory. It's a lot faster than dragging stack by stack or even dragging by shift clicking. That's probably one of the most useful things I've found out, and I hope it helps you guys out. The next thing I want to talk to you about is something that actually almost every mouse comes with by default now. It's the scroll wheel. And the scroll wheel is particularly useful in a couple of ways. Two in particular I want to show you today. It's useful if you want one of an item, or if you want to move a single item back and forth at a time. So if you hover over a stack of, say, redstone here, well, let's do diamonds because I like those better. Who doesn't? If you hover over the stack and you scroll up on your scroll wheel, it will drop a single item from that stack into your inventory. And I can continue to do that to grab multiples of them. Now, if you scroll down, it will do the opposite. It will find that item in your inventory and pull it back to the stack that you're currently hovering over with your mouse. And the same can be done in reverse. If I scroll up here, it drops some into my inventory. And then if I scroll down, it'll pull those from the chest into my inventory. So back and forth we go. You can get as many or as little as you like with just the scroll wheel. It's particularly useful if you're just going, you know, okay, I'm making a recipe and I just need 1 redstone. Boom, I'm done. That's it. So yeah, that's useful. There's another thing you can do with the scroll wheel that I found. It's kind of cool. Say you have a chest that's particularly disorganized. Stuff is just sort of everywhere, all over the place. Most mouses, scroll wheels have this option. If you click with the scroll wheel, it'll automatically sort your inventory or the chest inventory for you. So yep, just click with it, and I think I can do the same thing here. Oh, it's already sorted. So it'll automatically sort the inventory for you. The last thing I want to show you guys is actually pretty similar to what the scroll wheel does, except it's with the control key, and it does kind of the same thing, but in a slightly different way. And I'll show you that actually right now. If you want one of an item, and say I want 1 diamond, and I hold the control key, and then left click, it will drag 1 of that item into your inventory. But you can do it again, and if you saw there, it actually just gave me another diamond. It actually duplicated it. Not sure why that's happening. I think it's because I'm in a creative mode single player world. That doesn't happen normally. It'd be nice if it did, but it doesn't normally happen in like a multiplayer server or if you're in survival mode. But I think that's just because I'm in creative mode here. But it will grab 1 of the item from that stack and drop it into your inventory, not your hotbar, which is kind of useful. It'll drop it right into your inventory, and it'll make a separate stack. It won't stack on top of each other like it does with the scroll wheel like I'm doing right now. It'll just drag 1 item and drop it, new stack, into your inventory. And like I said, that doesn't normally happen in non-creative, non-single player world situation, but obviously there's a little problem there, a little glitch. So yeah, that's the control key, and you can do the same thing backwards. Like I said, just drops it 1 stack at a time, 1 item at a time back into the chest or your inventory. So that's all the tricks and tips I have for you guys today about clicking in Minecraft. If I have missed any, if there's anything you know about that I have missed or ignored in this video, please feel free to let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear from you guys. As always, thank you for watching The MindCrafters. We invite you to check out our other videos, tutorials, fun little videos that we've posted. Continue to like, subscribe, share. Check us out at our website or on our new Facebook page. We greatly appreciate your support and your input. And as always, stay poised.